All 5 leading candidates vowed to push forward with political decentralization to give citizens or their elected representatives the more power in formulation and implementation of laws and policies. Kim Hyun-bin compares their decentralization policies.
Decentralization of power and more autonomy to local governments is a pledge echoed by all 5 major party candidates running in the presidential election this year. The 2 key contenders leading the polls laid out a blueprint for how they will achieve that goal once elected president. Democratic Party of Korea's Moon Jae-in has long been a proponent of decentralization of authority and self-governance at the lower level.
I pledge to carry out a complete overhaul of the local government law in order to secure legal ground for self-governance and decentralization. I will transfer the central government's authority and administration to local governments to achieve a 6-to-4 ratio.
Moon also plans to create a second cabinet comprising mayors and provincial governors. Trailing behind Moon in opinion surveys, People's Party An Cheol-soo stressed that decentralization of power is a must for checks and balances.
As we witnessed from the previous administration, concentration of power and authority leads to arrogance and corruption. Therefore, we need decentralization and collaborative governance. That is the basis of democracy.
Looking at the rest of the candidates' pledges, Liberty Korea Party's Hong Joon-pyo has vowed to change the tax ratio between general and provincial from the current 8-2 to 6-4. And both bottom parties Yoo Seung-min and Justice Party Shim Sang-jung have promised to transfer more legislative and financial duties to local governments. Decentralization of power away from the president and away from the central government is an issue that's been in discussion for some time now here in Korea. The top 5 candidates running the office this year all agree that such reform in governments is a must for this country. But whether the revisions will carry through remains to be seen. Kim Hyun-bin, Arirang News.